How's it going, beer drinkers of the YouTube land? Sean, Pipe from Bruno, once again. Got a classic today. I guess you could call it a classic. I'd imagine to some people this is probably a classic beer. Definitely a classic style. Danish style Pilsner from Carlsberg. Um, by appointment to the Royal Danish Court, it says on it 1847 onwards. Coming in at 5% alcohol by volume. 8 IBUs. Best before 6/18/24. It is end of January at the time of recording this. So definitely still more on the freshness scale compared to, according to these guys. Gradients: water, barley malt, and hops. Reskabos Reinkenbold. Murdering that. I know I am. It's imported beer by the St. Killian Importing Company, Carlsberg Breweries, and Fredrika, Denmark. So, I guess it comes from Carlsberg's Brewing. Their Untapped just says it's Carlsberg Group, I think is all it says on there. It is a pry open cap, not a twist cap. So this is a macro to the European world. So it must be macro over there. It carries a little bit more weirdly, like, still have to have the pop top. So is what it is. I don't mind it. Green bottle, probably gonna be skunked. It is what it is. A little bit of DGM going on there. So just have to feed me for that. A little less than a finger of white foam head, not sticking around a whole lot. Definitely pours that dark, rich, golden ale, pilsner, lager look. Yeah, that head did not stick around at all. But it definitely looks like your traditional lager, traditional pills. A little bit better, I think, than what you would get from a macro in the States, like a Budweiser, Miller's, that brand of whatever you want to call it. It's not a bad looking little pilsner, and I did get a whiff when I was pouring it, and it does smell pretty good. It does have some of that, what you expect from macro lager. What's come to be known as that wet blanket, that kind of grassy horse hay. A little bit of citrus coming through with the hop, so you do have that floral, citrusy, earthy kind of hop zinc coming through there. You definitely get that bready, crackery, yeasty malt. So yeah, it smells like a decent pilsner. Nothing fancy about it from what it seems, but it seems like it's just a classic. It's been around for a long time. Classic style. So, like I said, did do the Untapped thing. I've had one friend do only one check-in for this, and they gave that a 4 out of 5 stars. Pretty popular to them. But overall, it's been over 20,000 check-ins total for this beer on Untapped, for a total of 3.08. So it's not super liked, but it's liked. I feel like it's going to be one of those love it or hate it kind of a beers. So only one way for me to find out. Light, crisp. Overall, not bad. Taste isn't crazy, but it's not horrible. You're not getting any nasty after flavor taste. It goes down smooth, crisp, clean. Tiny bit of citrus coming through. Not a whole lot. A little bit of floral. You do get some of that crackery yeast. Malt's not really coming through too heavy. You get a little bit of that body. Overall, decent little pilsner. Could I pick this up again? Sure I could. Am I going to? Probably not. I'll go for like a new trail or something more local or microcraft for me. It's good. Like, don't get me wrong. I imagine if you're sitting in a football stand overseas in like Germany, Denmark, England, something like that, and you need a Pilsner to go for, and this is on draft or even in bottles, I imagine it's probably pretty cheap. You know, you're watching one of their football matches, soccer, whatever you want to call it, and I feel like this is the year equivalent of like what you'd get for like a Budweiser over there. Even though I know they have other stuff, and I hope that one day I'll be able to try that stuff, but this is what I have in my hand right now, and that's what I imagine this is going to be. This is going to be your bigger sport kind of a beer, lawnmower beer, you know, your Budweiser of Denmark type of a deal. So overall, not bad. I'll give this a 3.5. It's not horrible. It's not fantastic. It's what it needs to be. It's checking all the boxes for what it is. Is it gonna knock my socks off? No. So Carlsberg, I believe they have a pretty big distribution. I'm not really sure. On the cheaper end, you can afford a 6-pack of this real easy. So thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe. If you didn't like it, let me know. It is what it is. Thank you for watching. Until next time, cheers.